Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X, where today we're picking up right where we left off, as promised. It's been a complete day for you guys, but it's literally been 1 second for me. So let's hop in and let's get right back to it. We're going to talk to Riku here as a little bit of a recap. We're 1,000 years old, and that this lady is going to tell us a little bit more about what happened to Zanarkand. But before we do that, I want to invite all of you guys to hit the like button, and also just as a reminder, this is a longer episode. They last about an hour a piece, and also my camera is not on during them, so you guys can get immersed in the gameplay. So please guys, just to sit back, enjoy the game. I'll be walking you guys through some key points as I get through them, and things are about to get a lot more bright and light. So let's hop over and let's get back into it, shall we?
You said you play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Be tonic!
Whoa! Ah!
Oh, there we go. We got sucked up by Sin once again. Go ahead and save here really quick, and then we'll go, even though I just saved, but still, no point in losing it if you've already died and stuff like that. Okay, let's go. So that's twice we've run into Sin now in such a short amount of time.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Alright, so we are now in Tropical Paradise, which is great. I'm going to come over here and grab this item that's right over here. This is technically for the ultimate weapons in the game. This one is for Yuna, which is a person that you get later on in the game as well. But more about that a little bit later on. Beyond going over to those guys in the yellow outfits over there, I'm actually going to swim this way because there's a chest over here that I want to grab really, really fast. There we go. We're going to grab that guy really quick. Couple antidote. You're not really going to need antidote for a while because nobody's going to get poisoned for a while, but still nonetheless good to have it. Always good to keep extra things in your inventory. Let's see what these guys are all about. Also, I'm pretty sure that guy's wearing assless chaps.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin-Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Okay, so that guy's name is Waka. You'll find out, I think you just found out, but anyway, a little fun news about Waka there. A little fun fact is that Waka is voiced by the same guy that voices Bender.
I felt like I could
From
trust
Futurama.
this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago, just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand-Abes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
All right, so now that we've confirmed that we are 1,000 years old from Waka, we're going to go ahead and save our game again here. Because saving is always important after cutscenes. You never want to have to replay them because you accidentally make a mistake and die. Oops, don't do that. All right.
Hey, it's this way.
All right, Waka, let's party. Nice flower. What? Because this is safe. Whoa!
What's the big idea?
Okay, so there's some items and chests that are inside of this area. I'm not even going to care about them. I'm just going to like speed run through this area because I could sit here and grind out some levels and grab some of the items that are here. But really, it's just going to be potions, and I don't really need them. And anything I'm actually going to get from these enemies are useless. Now, here's a cool thing. You can see that Waka is now on our team, so that means that he is going to be attacking as well with us. And that is to go to say he's probably on the sphere grid as well, which means this is another permanent member of our team. Another little fun fact for those of you who enjoy fun facts about Final Fantasy X, Waka and Titus are two of the key players at the end of the game that you want to have the most leveled up, along with Riku. So those three will end up being your main A team that you use throughout the entire game when it comes to end game stuff. So a little bit of fun news for you guys there. But yeah, but for right now, I'll use the people as it wants me to, and then I'll just hyper-focus those three and we'll get her done. So we're just going to keep on swimming on over this way, and as we make it through, you may see a couple chests here or there that I can go and grab. Like I said, I'm just going to be ignoring them. I'm here purely just to get through this part of the story. I wanted this to be more of a story-driven gameplay anyway. Which is why my camera's not on, and you guys can't see me and stuff like that, so. Move over here, we can go ahead and grab a little bit more. I only have one power sphere for now. Grab a little bit more defense for good old Titus there. And just keep swimming. Sadly, no, you don't swim any faster underwater, but you can swim around underwater if you want to. A little bit of defense is already working in there, taking a little bit less damage from the piranha. Got another power sphere, so in case Titus levels again, we'll be able to get those strength.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
God, swimming in shoes has got to be uncomfortable.
Our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Zanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
So Waka wants us to join his Blitzball team.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
So yeah, Waka hasn't won a blitzball game in 10 years that he's been on the Xanarkand Days, which puts Waka at the age of 23. I do believe Titus is 17, and like I said, Riku's 14. So for all of you who are wondering, that's their ages in the game. Also, Waka plays for a team called the Besaid Aurochs. So you just joined the Besaid Aurochs. Run on down this hill. The graphics in this game are incredible.
The one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
As I was trying to say there, the graphics in this game are really good for PlayStation 2. This was one of the best graphical games released for PlayStation 2 at the time when it was released, and the first Final Fantasy game that had
Got any
voice
food
acting.
there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I choose I don't remember over I don't know any prayers, because how do you know that Titus doesn't know any
I
prayers?
didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Because a heads up, the kids did that to him in the beginning of the game. So you can see where the resemblances start to match up there. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. Before I go to talk to Luzu and Gata, I'm just gonna pop in down over here. Grab a couple chests. A little high potion action. A little bit of feed potion action. A little more gil, which is the money in the game. There's also a shopkeep that's right over here. This shopkeep will come into handy in a little bit because there's actually a dog that you talk to later on. But for now, that's all we need to do. So let's go over here. How we doing, guys?
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Okay, so these guys are part of Crusaders. They've been there for a while. They've been doing some fighting, trying to steer Sin off. Look, a kitty! Most important thing in this lodge is the kitty. Look, a second kitty. Obviously, we're going to save again, because we made it some distance. There's going to be a lot of saving in the early part of the game, not as much in the late part of the game. You could talk to this lady if you want to.
We've got a plan.
Back here, you could talk to her if you want to. You could take a nap, but no point in doing that yet. Alright, let's go present ourselves to the temple summoner. Look, a puppy. Oh, puppy. Okay, let's go. I think that the pets in this game look amazing. I'd love to have a cat or a dog that looks the way that they do in this game.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Okay, so it's not too much of a spoiler to tell you guys what a High Summoner is. Titus is going to find out sooner or later. A High Summoner is somebody who defeats Sin. And as you can see, there's only 4 of them. So in 1,000 years, 4 times. Technically 5. Sin's been beaten. So, just a little bit of information for you. Cool. That was fun. Let's get the heck out of here. Alrighty, let's go find the Waka, which I believe is right in here. Food time.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet.
Oh,
Take a nap. You look bushed.
of course I do. Also, that's the only time I've ever heard somebody refer to somebody else as bushed. Head's not even on the pillow, feet are inside of the footboard. Whatever.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But It's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Dang. Sounds like Titus doesn't like his daddy.
Waka?
Waka 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 waka. Where'd you go? By the way, the name Waka also to me sounds like the same noise that you make in Pac-Man. So when you're walking around, waka 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 waka, just in my line. So if you ever hear me start doing that, that would be why. Hello?
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
So that was very uncharacteristic of Titus, which is
Maybe
weird because
this wasn't such a good idea after all.
yeah, maybe not, because it seems strange that Titus would do something like this, especially not understanding anything with this religion or anything like that. And also, he's like a jockey, you know, blitzball player. Why would he decide that he's going to go running off into the Cloister of Trials to try to save somebody else? It just doesn't really make any sense with his personality. But let's get into it and let's figure it out. So the first things first, you go up here, you touch this. This is going to tell you a little bit more about what this is. So you just go ahead and touch that. Cool, then we run over here. And we touch this glyph. We walk down here. There's an empty recess here. So you just go and grab that guy. And we're going to come down here and put it in this hole. Balls and holes. Okay, now we grab this guy out. I don't remember if I'm supposed to hold this. Yes, hold this at this point, and I think I put it in here. Yep. Now, is it right over here? Nope. Touch the symbols. Okay, then we're gonna grab this guy. Take the Besaid Sphere. And we're going to put it in here. Very nice. All right, now remember that other room that we opened up? we're just gonna dip potato chip back on over here to this other room. Grab this destruction sphere. Now these destruction spheres are important because with these, it's how you unlock not only some powerful gear, but how you unlock something at the end of the game that is like the most powerful thing in the game that you can get, and also the only way to do the No Sphere Grid challenge. At least in my knowledge. That blows this up. Alright, perfect. Let's go run back this way again, shall we? And grab the item that's inside of the chest, which is the Rod of Wisdom. We'll get to that in a little bit. Alright, now we just gotta push this pedestal. And just like that, boom, the first Cloister of Trials is complete. So yeah, when you've done this as many times as I have, you can go through it pretty quick.
What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it?
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Alright, so after Titus decided just to be mega hero mode and go running way down into the Cloister of Trials and everything like that, we now find this young lady who is the summoner, surrounded by this other big bodacious lady and this cat creature. By the way, their names are in that order: Yuna, Lulu, and Kamari. And you find this person who just became a summoner. So lots of information shared there. Let's go check out what a summoner can actually do, shall we?
Hey, over here!
What's up, Waka Waka?
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Okay, so that is Valfor, as I pronounce it. And with that, that's called a faith. And, well, the faith entrusted Yuna with a new Aeon. So as you guys have guessed, yes, Yuna is going to be joining the team, and this is our first Aeon we're able to see.
We talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Yeah!
So yes, in case you guys were wondering while looking at that little vid that we had there, was yes, Yuna does have two different colored eyes.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
You're a bad man!
You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kinda overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Awkward.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Hell yeah.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Alright, so that's pretty much everything you could do out here. You could talk to some people, but meh. I'd rather just get it on. Let's do it.
Good. Sleep tight.
Okay. So now we're in a dream.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said
hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I hate you.
I hate you!
See? Told you.
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
So yeah, a little bit of more information about Waka and Chapu and Lulu there, as those three were friends back before, well, Chapu died. He died last year right before Waka was going to play in Blitzball, and that's why Waka's a guardian, is because he's trying to defeat Sin, and with Yuna being a summoner and Waka being her guardian, it is the only way that he will actually ever be able to defeat Sin, because as it's known in this universe, the only way to beat Sin is by being a summoner. More on that later on in the game.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
One of the coolest weapons in the game.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Yuna's eyes remind me of a husky with 2 different colored eyes. Just part of it. Part of her look, part of her character design. Alright, so normally you just run straight ahead. Don't do that. You're going to make yourself a big mistake. Turn around and run back. Go back inside of the store, right? Talk to the storekeep. Leave. You know, a funny thing happened. My dog dug up something yesterday. I wonder what it was. So then you got to go and find the dog. Right? After you do that, you run right over here to this tent. And you'll go in here. And you're going to get one of the most powerful moves in the game. It's like the 3rd most powerful move in the game. So you got another overdrive like you can get for, you know, Titus, who has the spiral cut, or that you saw Orin have. Valfor, the summons, the Aeons, also have overdrives. So we grabbed Energy Blast from them. So now he also has Energy Ray as well. I believe I can show you right here. Also, as promised, Titus, Waka, Yuna, and Lulu are all now on the same team. So let's look at Aeons here really quick. And I can go to abilities. So you can see that Valfor has 4 black magic skills and it has 2 overdrives, Energy Blast and Energy Ray. So good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good soup. You'd miss that if you did not go through and come back and get it. If you don't do it right now, you will never be able to come back and get it until way, way, way end game. So very important you get that now.
Here comes one. Hey, why don't you...
Another quick tutorial here showing you how to fight.
Nope. Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
Ooh, a little flappy flappy.
A flyer. My kind of customer.
So yeah, Waka is not an agility hero. Waka is an accuracy hero. So, like I said before, Orin was a strength hero. Titus is an agility hero. Waka is an accuracy hero. And your good old friend Lulu, which we're about to find out right now, is a magic hero. So she's going to be your black mage of the team.
That looks...
Ha! Watch this!
You have no idea, Titus. Actually, if he was leveled up, he probably could actually kill it.
Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat him down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't...
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Okay, so yeah, like I said,
Ice work, and ice fiends are weak.
This is just going through giving you a basics on how magic works.
What about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
So if it's a water fiend, you just go crisscross from it, which means it doesn't like thunder, and we're gonna electrocute the crap out of this thing. Zippity zap. All the way to the birdie boiler. And obviously, one of the best ending scenes that you can get. Alright, let's go on.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
Ready, ready.
What's going on?
All right.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
We're gonna go ahead and pray here. Better to have the luck. At least in my mind. I'd be like, all right, let's do it.
That should do it.
save up here. Perfect. So we're already almost 2 hours into the game. Got one more thing we're gonna do before we end this episode. So let's go over and handle that now, which is dealing with Kimahri. Because he's a little mad about something. AKA, he's really mad at Titus for Lord only knows why. But yeah, with this battle, it's pretty much just attacking a whole bunch. Use an overdrive if you got it. It'll just help you in the future. Ba-dum-boom! Boom! It's just a whit of damage. As soon as you do enough damage to Kimahri, he backs off, or the fight gets stopped. You can't actually beat him. You're gonna get attacked one more time. Gonna go ahead and just use a potion here, even though it's kind of a waste, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because he's gonna do his jump move again. We're gonna attack again. Whap.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimahri Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimahri doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Alrighty. So, for those of you who saw before, there's a couple things, there's a couple save points up there. We can't get to those for a while. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for a little bit longer. We're going to go a little bit longer. We're going to make sure we get to that 1 hour mark. So let's keep on going just for a little bit. Alright, another little tutorial thing here about fighting giant flying creatures. Because this one's a little bit bigger than the ones that we're supposed to be fighting.
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Alright, so now we just gotta switch between characters here, pull Yuna out.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, it's more or less walking us through how to go ahead and summon an Aeon. So we're gonna go ahead and summon out Valfor here. Okay, so Valefor has a couple different attacks here. You can either attack, do Sonic Rings, which actually pushes the mob's attack back some, and it also can do Black Magic. Now, Valefor's Black Magic is stronger because its magic trait is stronger than its strength trait, so its Black Magic is going to be stronger than doing any other type of move. So tend to use more Black Magic when using Valefor. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kill this thing really, really fast here. Also, what you'll notice is I am charging my overdrive gauge. If I do get my overdrive, I will not be using it because that is just a big waste at this point. I like to save my overdrives for bosses if I can with all of my Aeons. Boom. And full overdrive bar. Very nice. And then one more Black Magic should take care of this guy. And donezo. Nice. By the way, another little pointer. If you get an overdrive, or you get an overkill, sorry, you get 1.5 AP points, which is the experience for each of your players. So, ooh, Magic Moogle. Let me go ahead and equip that. I also have some other things I need equipped as well. This is Magic Moogle. That's just going to increase Lulu's magic stat, which is even better. 3%, even if it's small, is still something. The Rod of Wisdom. This is why we put this on Yuna, because it's +5 and +3, plus a sensor. This is what we got from doing the Destruction Sphere inside of the temple earlier. And then Titus has Brotherhood equipped and we have a new shield called the Metal Shield. We're just going to go ahead and throw that on as well, giving us a little bit more defense. And then finally, we'll just do this sphere grid really quick. Move Titus just a little bit. Down 1, giving him 1 more tick of strength. Very nice. And then as you can see, we now have everybody that's in our party on the sphere grid as well. So yeah, there's a little bit of brain melting for you there. All right, cool. Let's keep on running, shall we? See another save point down there. Once again, nothing we can access right now. That's later in the game.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
Alright, so this is pretty cool. Waka has specialty attacks like Dark Attack that will make it so he does things like inflicting darkness on the enemy, making it so that it cannot attack you with a physical attack. Neat stuff. We're gonna just defend once with Yuna to make sure that she gets a little bit of attack, some more AP points there, so attribute points. Attack with Waka one more time. Miss. Black Magic with Lulu. Now that she has that extra Moogle, it's making her that much stronger. Swap out good old Titus. And just get in a couple smacks with him. This should be the last time it has darkness, but it's going to use Sonic Boom. So going off of stats from the beginning of the game, this is actually a pretty difficult enemy at 1400 health compared to all the other enemies that have like 200. So this is significantly more difficult than any of the other mobs that are in the game at this point. There we go, a couple sphere levels. Not going to worry about those for right now. We're just going to keep on running. And we may have one more encounter we have to go through. Yep. And we got the Dream Team out for this. So we're just going to go ahead and use Titus to take out the wolf. Use Waka to take out the Condor. And then use Lulu to take out the Waterflawn. And just like that. So the one problem with things like this is something that happens, ooh, a leg, throughout the game. And that is you'll start to notice that there's certain people on the team, if you don't force them to be out, you just won't use them and they won't get any levels. For instance, Yuna was not brought out at all during that battle. So was Yuna really necessary to have in the group at that time? No. But is Yuna necessary for boss battles? Yes, which means you need to keep Yuna leveled up. How you do that? Well, she's also your white mage as well. So she's also going to be in charge of doing any sort of healing that you need to do for your character. So let's keep on running. Alright, so one of the things that a lot of people forget to do during this part is talking to everybody. If you talk to people, you tend to get some more items. So like talking to this guy, little gift, Seeker's Ring, that's a good ring for Yuna. Some Gil. And Ether. And then I think that's everything. But let me just go over to equip. Check Yuna, and the Seeker's Ring gives me plus 10% HP. And then Waka, I'm just going to check really quick. Yeah, he's got Dark Ward, so we're going to throw that on. Do the Sphere Grid. I know I'm doing this really, really fast. It's because of how many times I've done this. So I've gotten really, really, really fast at it. So I apologize that I go quick through this, but that's just how this playthrough is going to be, is that I'm going to be moving quick through all of this. I'm not even going to worry about any of those skills right now. Alright, let's go. So right over here to this lady. Oh, guy, I should say. Alright, let's go. Onwards to victory. Everybody's pretty sad that Yuna's leaving.
Goodbye.
Specialty prayer. We're on Besaid, and now we're going to kill a Kaport. Why we're going around the long way doesn't really make any sense to me, but that's the way we're taking it.
Boo.
Throw him overboard. Test of agility. Let me just steal those. Now looking around, what does he find? Well, you know what he finds. Target acquired. Okay, so now that we are on, I believe it's the SS Kilka is what we're on right now. I do believe that this is a great time to go and save the game and call it a episode here. So, let me find the save point. I believe it's downstairs. You know what? Yes, it's going to be downstairs. We'll go downstairs here really quick. And we'll have a quick encounter.
Those fascinating clothes you're wearing.
Owaka.
Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Owaka. Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Owaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Owaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Well, like you said, that's Owaka the 23rd, Merchant Extraordinaire. Later on in the game, you can buy some things from him Right now he just sells like potions and stuff, so he's not that important. But guys, like I said, I think that this is an excellent time for us to call this an episode. So thank you all so much for watching this one. I hope you guys like this episode, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series. We got a lot more Final Fantasy to go through, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe, and also leave me a comment down below. But we're going to be picking up from here in the next episode. Thank you guys all so much, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one.